Hey guys, my name is Nalu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Good afternoon, good morning, and why did I start with good afternoon? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Nalu. If you are new here, please do consider subscribing. If you are already a sub, please keep doing the most, and thank you very much. So today we are going to do a hair care day slash hair wash day, and since I'm already overdue, I'm also going to be doing a retouch on my dreads, so do stay tuned. Okay, this is what the hair looks like before I do anything with it. So I just want to show you for reference. It's very dry, very crusty, and just all over the place, but we're about to fix that. So the first thing I do before I start washing the hair is to secure the locks into tiny braids, because you do not want to wash them straight up because they're going to unravel. So you want to put them into tiny braids and have them look like this. I know, weird, so that they don't unravel. Now I usually secure the ends of the tiny braids with rubber bands, but this time I couldn't get any rubber bands to buy, so I just had to make sure that the braids were braided until the end so that they also don't unravel, because if they unravel then the lock's gonna unravel as well. The braids should look a little something like this. Okay, I know we're looking like Cynthia from Rugrats, but it is what it is. This is why you need to call me before you come to my house, because I be looking like this about 50% of the time. Every once in a while, I like to do a deep oil treatment, or deep oil conditioner if you might call it. So I like to use this castor oil and just smear it all over my scalp and the braids, and just leave it in there for a few minutes. This is me realizing I left out a braid. Stupid.
1 hour later.
Okay, so this is me after like an hour and a half of marinating the oil into the hair, and now I'm just preparing to go wash the oil out, and I will be using this baby shampoo. And the reason why I'm using baby shampoo is a long story. I might tell you guys another day, but I will be using the baby shampoo to wash the hair, and I will also be using this antifungal shampoo. I use it, let me say, once a month, just to make sure there is no overgrowth of fungi on my scalp, because I've had that problem before. And trust me when I say, if you have trouble getting the shampoo into your hair, like let's say between the braids, you can mix it with a little bit of water and then just spray it onto the braid. It might help it marinate into the braid, you know what I mean? But yeah, I've tried it, and for me, honestly, I just felt like it was a little bit unnecessary, because I can just wet the hair and then use the shampoo and it works fine. So I'm just gonna stick with that. But like, it's a tip for you. If you want to use it, use it.
A few moments later.
Okay, washing is done, and then this is just me drying my hair off with a microfiber towel. But you can also use a shirt, just any cotton shirt, and definitely not a towel, because a towel is gonna cause friction, which is gonna cause your hair to break. And also a towel is gonna have those tiny, what are they called? Those tiny things that are just gonna build up into the lock, so just use a microfiber towel. I have a dry ass scalp, guys. My scalp is always dry. This is immediately after washing. I just dry the hair a little, and then I have to apply this castor oil onto the scalp, because once that water dries, my scalp is very flaky. It dries up very fast, so this is just to prevent my scalp from drying before I actually get to styling or doing anything else with the hair after this. I know you're seeing your me. I'm making money passing Papa. Wait till you want me, I know you do for you. Why you want to move on? Should you be kidding?
One eternity later.
This video was probably filmed over the course of a week. So this is probably like day 3. So this step is just to unravel the braids and also moisturize. For that, I will be using this argan oil. I like to use it because of its strengthening capabilities, but I recently just started using it. I used the castor oil I used in the previous video, in the previous scene. So you just smear it over the braid and then you just start unraveling it. It's not that difficult to unravel the braid, but I also do not recommend using a comb or like a toothpick or like anything pointy, because then you might be unraveling the locks as well. So just keep that in mind. After unraveling, I like to go in with this shea butter. I think you say it as shea butter, not shea butter. Anyways, I like to go in with this shea butter. A friend recommended I use this a few years ago and I never looked back. I love it. It's very moisturizing for your scalp and also for your hair, and it also has a hairspray variant. I love the hairspray as well. I use it during the week. I use it like once a week instead of using the water and conditioner mixture. I use that spray because I feel like the conditioner also just builds up. It's kind of the same thing, so I prefer to use the spray, but I also do use water as well. Washing and moisturizing is done, and we are finally moving on to the most tedious part of this maintenance, the retouch. So again, you want to work in sections, just section of the hair and do one section at a time. I like to start from the back, but you can start from the front. You can see it from the front, you can see it from the back. Anyways, you can start from either side, and then I use this Sisterlocks tool. It was a struggle to find it. I went to Chinatown and I searched all the stores and I almost gave up. Just when I almost gave up, I went into the last store and I got it. I can plug you with the store if you want to, but yeah, I think they still do sell them. So there is 2 types of interlocking tools. There is this curvy one, and then there's like a straighter one. I think I'll get a picture for that. There's like a straighter one. I bought 2 of them, the straight one and the curvy one, and I prefer to use the curvy one because it helps with preventing you from putting 2 locks together, right? Because like if you are interlocking one lock, you might accidentally catch hair from the other lock. So I feel like the curvy one is better in preventing that instead of the straight one. I feel like the straight one would work if you are doing somebody else's hair where you can see clearly where one lock starts and one lock ends. But if you are just eyeballing it, not even eyeballing it, just feeling it with your fingers like I am doing, I feel like the curvy one is the way to go. Another tool you can use is the crocheting tool. Now this one I don't really like it because it gives you a lot of room for error. By error I mean interlocking two locks together, because it's very much mechanical. I feel like it only works if you are doing somebody else's hair and you can see what you are doing. There's a few types of way in which you can interlock your hair. If I'm not mistaken, I think I know of 3. The first one is 2-point rotation, where you just go in at the top and then on the side. And then there's a 3-point rotation where you go in at the top, one side, and then at the bottom. And then there's a 4-point rotation in which you go in on all 4 sides. Now, I think I use both the 3-point and the 4-point depending on how thick the lock is, but I think I use both 3 and 4. Yay, we're done. This took me about 2 to 3 days, and I think this is the fastest I've ever done it because I really needed to finish this video. This is the end result, looking all fresh and neat, you know. Really one for styling my hair, but I feel like I should start styling. I just feel like it's too short to do anything with, so I just end up doing like a side swoop or like a middle part. But here I get the hair down by just putting some water on it. I usually do this on the sink, or like I put like some water in a spray bottle and then spray it. But I didn't have that this day because there was a lot going on at the place where I stay. But I just put some water on it and then it lays down really nice. Look at it. Look at it. Pretty, demure, everything. Hey lovey, I would like to thank you very much if you have made it to this part of the video. Thank you for your support, thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't subscribed yet, girl, okay, not girl, but like, what are you waiting for? Please do subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that when I post something, you will be the first to know about it. Until next time, ciao!